What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about all 50 plus rewards in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, we got plenty of brand new content going up over on detonated.com, expanding on all the coverage you're seeing here on the channel, just in the form of articles on the website, and plenty of tweets, of course, every single hour on Detonated's Twitter. With that being said, let me know in the comments, though, how many of you have finished or have gotten close to completing Act 3 inside of Operation Deadbolt. Really curious to see what your progress is in this new experience. I think the 3 act chapters that we have of missions will keep us going quite a bit until the start of Season 1 in early December, when we'll probably end up getting either a full main quest added into the experience or even additional missions as a part of maybe an Act 4, who actually knows. Now, there are quite a few free rewards you can unlock just by completing all of the act missions, similar to the free rewards you're able to get by completing faction missions over in DMZ. If you guys haven't gotten all the way to the end of Act 3, you'll probably be surprised by a lot of these rewards that we're about to showcase. Now, I already made a separate video talking about all Act 1 missions and the descriptions for each of those missions. I have that video linked down below, but you guys are probably aware everybody, and I mean everybody, could view all of the Act 1 missions in their game regardless of their progress in MW3 Zombies. What people can't view is the descriptions for the Act 2 and 3 missions unless they've completed all of the missions of the previous act. So if you guys haven't even beat Act 1 yet, you can't see Act 2. If you haven't beat Act 2, you can't see Act 3, so on and so forth. So for Act 1, here are all the rewards. We have a Juggernaut can acquisition, and keep in mind all the rewards also come with a free XP bonus. So we then have the Instant Insanity sticker, followed by a Stamina can acquisition, and these are pretty impressive rewards considering these are the first few challenges in Act 1, because per can acquisitions can be very useful. They're of course one-time uses, but still helpful for some of those runs. We then have a Get Smoked emblem. We also have an uncommon Ether Tool acquisition, which is really cool, followed by a Cryo Freeze ammo mod acquisition. Then we have the Bone Rattle Weapon Blueprint, the first free blueprint you can earn by playing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. We next up have the Baseball Fan calling card, and next up we have a rare Ether Tool acquisition there. We then have a double XP token consumable, which is cool. You can use that in any game mode. We then have a Hamlet Charm, and then coming towards the end here, we have a Death Perception can acquisition, followed by a raw Ethereum crystal acquisition, which allows you to pack a punch your weapon right when you go ahead and use the crystal itself. Again, a one-time use since that's an acquisition. We next have a Mayhem on Wheels calling card, and we then have a Napalm Burst ammo mod acquisition, followed by a double weapon XP token consumable. We then have a charm, followed by a rare Ether Tool acquisition, which again, I would recommend stockpiling as much of those rare rewards as you can. In the case of the main quest, those get added in Season 1, and you have to spawn in with the best possible loot to ensure that you don't have to worry about regaining, but you jump right into a certain objective or a certain puzzle. I'd recommend saving as much of the best loot you can so that you can just spawn in with whatever you need at the time of need. But we then have a Shatter Blast ammo mod acquisition, followed by the Ride and Die calling card. But to end off Act 1, there is a Rage and Fire loading screen by completing the bonus story mission at the very end of Act 1, which requires you to deploy to Dr. Jansen's coordinates and bring Dr. Jansen in for questioning. But moving on to Act 2, again, all these rewards do also come with XP bonuses. We have same-day delivery, requiring you to complete a cargo delivery contract and to destroy the helicopter that chases your cargo delivery. You'll get an Ethereum crystal acquisition for that. Moving on to Safe Cracker, you want to complete a raid weapon stash, kill 30 zombies attracted by the safe drill, then do not allow the safe drill to pause, followed by exfilling with the Cryo Freeze formula. You get your hands on a Quick Revive can acquisition as well as some XP. We then have Ascension, which requires you to free fall or parachute to a different threat zone. You'll get a pistol partnered emblem, which is cool, as well as an XP bonus. Moving on to Merc Cleanup, requiring you to kill 20 mercenaries in Merc camps, and then to loot 3 Merc camp caches. You get a Deadshot Daiquiri perk can acquisition and some XP. We then have Reaper, requiring you to collect 15 items from Harvester Orbs, then destroy 3 Harvester Orbs. You'll get your hands on a PhD Flopper can acquisition, as well as some XP. Moving on to the Guardian Angel, requiring you to kill 20 operators 20 times with Healing Aura active. And then you're going to go ahead and get an Epic Ether Tool acquisition and some XP. We then have Shocked, requiring you to kill 25 zombies with the Dead Wire ammo mod, and then to kill 5 special zombies with the Dead Wire ammo mod, you'll get a Madness sticker and some XP. Moving on to more firepower, so make sure that you pack a bunch of weapons to level 2, then kill 5 zombies with a level 2 packed weapon, and then kill special zombies with a level 2 packed weapon. You'll get the Survivor's calling card and even 2,000 XP. We then have Bounty Hunter, complete a big bounty contract for a Mangler, then complete one for a Disciple as well as a Mimic, and you'll get the Dead Wire ammo mod acquisition and even some extra XP. We then have the Essence of of ether, requiring you to collect some essence samples from specific containers, and your reward for all that will be a speed cola can acquisition and even some XP. But then we have heist, requiring you to complete an ether extractor contract and collect a essence filled container from over there. You'll get your hands on the adjustment charm, as you'll see, and even some XP. Moving on to mind control, turn 20 zombies with a brain rot ammo mod, and then to have those brain rotted zombies kill at least 25 other zombies while the brain rot is active. Your reward for that will be an elemental pop acquisition and even some XP. We then have frostbite, freeze 50 zombies with the frost blast field upgrade, and then freeze 5 mimics with the frost blast field upgrade. You get a double XP token consumable and even some bonus XP. We then have the exterminator, complete a spore control contract, then complete the contract in under 2 minutes, and you want to go to an exfil with the rare ether tool schematic. You get your hand on the bad biker calling card and even 2000 XP. But now moving on to the end of Act 2, we have the Shepherd story mission, requiring you to deploy to neutralizer test site and to test the neutralizer to get your hands on the Warmageddon vehicle skin and even an XP bonus. But the cool thing about doing a lot of these missions is that not only are you getting rewards by completing them, but you're unlocking rewards as you complete them. For example, if you're required to exfil with the schematic, you still unlock that schematic permanently for your inventory on top of the reward you get by having completed that mission. So it's really cool to see how the system works in comparison to the faction missions from DMZ. But moving on to Act 3, our first mission here is two-factor authentication, which is a pretty funny name. You want to complete a ground station contract, kill 20 mercenaries during the contract, then maintain the computer's health above 60% and exfil with the death perception recipe, which is actually a permanent schematic for that perk. That's incredible. Your reward for that will be a Ethereum crystal acquisition and even some extra XP. We then have fire starter. You want to ignite 50 zombies with napalm burst's ammo mod, and then ignite 5 special zombies with that napalm burst ammo mod. You're gonna get your hands on an epic ether tool acquisition and even some epic XP. But then we have ghosted. You want to kill zombies while using ether shroud, and then 20 mercenaries while you have ether shroud. Your reward for that will be a saw blade emblem and 2500 XP. We have alternate current. Kill 10 mercenaries with the Tesla Storm field upgrade, and then kill 50 zombies that are affected by the Tesla Storm field upgrade to get your hands on a brain rot ammo mod acquisition. Also get some XP. We then have most firepower. You want to upgrade your weapon to level 3 for pack, and then you want to get a certain amount of kills with a level 3 packed weapon, and you also want to kill a special zombie with a level 3 packed weapon to get your hands on a carnage charm and even some extra XP. We then have the paint the target. Kill 20 mercenaries with a precision airstrike, and then destroy a mercenary convoy with a precision airstrike, followed by hitting a merc camp with a precision airstrike. You get your hands on a tombstone soda perk can acquisition and some XP. Don't forget you can buy a precision airstrike from a buy station unless you find one around the environment. We then have crash and burn. Shoot down 3 enemy helicopters to get your hands on a double weapon XP token and even some bonus XP. We have storm the castle. Complete a merc camp, clear a stronghold, defeat the warlord at a fortress, and then collect Strauss's research for a double weapon XP token and even some extra XP. Followed by closing time. Enter the ether storm, kill 50 zombies inside the ether storm, and then defeat the storm caller inside the ether storm itself to get your hands on a legendary ether tool acquisition, also XP. Spring cleaning. Clear an infested stronghold in the high threat zone to get your hands on a death rig sticker and even some extra XP. Close to the end here, we have holdout. Complete an outlast contract, kill 50 zombies inside the corrupted space, and exfil with the Wonderwaff DG2 plans. That's going to give you the Wonderwaff schematic, allowing you to spawn in with the Wonderwaff guaranteed every, I think, 48 hours or so. So that's a really cool reward just by completing one part of this mission. But in total, for completing the entire mission, you get your hands on a ray gun wonder weapon acquisition, which is a one-time use, not the schematic, but still better than nothing. You'll also get some XP. Last but not least, the story mission in Act 3, defeat Zakayev. It wants you to deploy to Zakayev's stronghold and cleanse the exclusion zone, requiring you to also defeat the big Orcus boss. Your reward for doing all that will be the very rare Bone Collector Operator skin, which might just be one of the best looking free operator skins in Call of Duty history. I think it's a worthwhile reward for having done all of these Act missions. I think this is a great system overall and a massive improvement over the DMZ faction rewards. You're getting rewards by doing certain parts of each mission on top of getting a final reward for having completed the entire thing. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on all 50 plus rewards you can get just by completing all 3 acts in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies? Leave all your thoughts down below. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.